Is everybody here? Huh? Did it work? Did everyone get redirected? Probably. It seemed like it worked at the moment, but then I took a break. I needed a little bit of break, so I lost a whole bunch of you. But hey, we're back, I guess. The people who listed did. What does that mean? Listed? The music slaps. Oh, I know. The menu music for this game is awesome. Menu music for this is. They did a great job. Absolutely great job on the menu music. It did not redirect me automatically. Gotcha. Well, hopefully people can find it. We'll give them a chance, just a little bit. And during my little spiel intro here, welcome everybody. If you're watching this live, you probably just got done watching Sphere, Flying Cities. If you haven't seen that, it's on the channel somewhere, probably by the time this video posts. If you're watching this afterwards, hi, I'm Charlie, and this is ENDZONE. We've played this, unlike Sphere, game we just ended with, which I had no previous experience with. This one I have a lot of experience with. I can answer more questions with this one, and this will not be as much of a learning as we go thing. We've done 2 seasons on this, and in today's video, we are going to be taking a look at a colony that I had built for Season 2 on the channel. So this video is actually going to be in a playlist at the end. So if anyone's like watching Season 2 ENDZONE and they get to the finale and we're all like, oh cool, thanks for watching, I hope you enjoy, bye, it should just automatically take them to this one now. Hey, it's been months since we played that, and the new prosperity update is now available. And we're gonna take a look at all the different things that it adds. It adds new buildings, water pumps, greenhouses for things. It adds new resources like sand and hardened metal. There's different processes and things to help you survive and be more comfortable. There's also more scenarios involved and quite a few new technologies to explore as well. But most of the content that's in this prosperity update, which is an expansion to the game, you can see that with the link pinned at the top of the chat as well as at the top of the description. Most of the stuff that comes with this is more late game stuff. Right? It's more later game. So for that reason, we're going to be loading up with Fedora, the colony that we had. We're on season 273 with this. So this is a very mature scenario. This is a very mature colony that has basically everything is very stable already because it's the end of season 2, like I said. And so we'll be exploring what prosperity does for an already established and very built out colony. If you're not familiar with ENDZONE, a little bit about it. It's a colony builder that takes place in a post-apocalyptic, any country you want. It's pretty standard for post-apocalyptic stuff. If you've seen Surviving the Aftermath, you kind of get the vibe. But this game plays very differently from this. This game is significantly more hardcore in how it works. And when you crank the difficulty up to its maximum, you get into levels where you are just... It's incredibly difficult. Let's put it that way. Obviously, we're a mature colony here. We've got almost 100,000 food in storage, 64,000 water in storage, over 10,000 scrap, etc. We've got people all over the place. You can kind of see there's a lot of people in our colony here. We've got these scrap collectors all set up in a nice grid, so we'll never run out of scrap, etc. So this is very, very... It's a much more hardcore city builder than most of them out there. And Prosperity brings new stuff, right? So let's take a look and see what that new stuff is. I haven't really explored it at all, but it's active, so we should see it in our game. At least that's the idea. We should see it in the game. So let's take a look. If I remember correctly, my research center is over here by the first cemetery, right here. Research station. So let me just take a look really quick at this. So we have the new prosperity tab. That's new technologies. I just want to see if there's anything else that's been added to other ones. So loitering ban and fish feed, I think that was already there, but I don't remember these being there. So upgraded tailor shop, upgraded workshops. We can do reinforced backpacks now, which allow explorers to be able to take along more resources, okay, and bring more stuff back. That's pretty cool. There's diligence. I'm not going to do that one. Let's take a quick look over here. Logistics. Anything new? No. Electricity. Should be an electric water pump now. So this pumps water out of the ground, and you can now move it to locations without necessarily needing people with buckets. That sounds nice. We should probably research that. In the technology tab, there's defensive measures and stuff, as well as sirens and barricades and things. These types of things with raiders coming in and raiding your camp and stuff, that was added at the very end of the season that I did before. And so this save does not have that incorporated because it was added right afterwards. But if we wanted to have, you can have defensive things required. Raiders can come in and try to request things from you, demand things from you, start violence with you, etc. You have to defend yourself. There is a piping system now that's been built into the game, looks like. Well shafts are built more accurately using this technology. As a result, wells and electric water pumps can be placed closer together without their working areas mutually influencing each other's productivity when obtaining water. Okay, so a little easier to get stuff. Prosperity seems to be, well, as the name implies, something that prosperous nations can have. Of course, again, they are late game stuff. It does require pretty good cost for these types of things, and they're later on in the tree at tier 3 for this one. And then we have the prosperity tab, and there's a whole bunch of stuff in here. Research at least 10 technologies, have that already, and upgrade your town center to a town hall afterwards to unlock technologies for prosperity. So we need to take our town center and change it to a town hall. Okay, I don't remember where the hell that is. Town hall. If I remember, I thought it was near the water. It makes sense that I put it near the water. Campfire. Usually I place campfires close to them. Right here. Yep. Okay, so, and this, we just hit this button. Upgrade to Town Hall. The highest upgrade level for the town center. It is a central place for settlers to make demands regarding life at the settlement. 10 by 10. Yep. Has a whole lot of construction cost. But, thankfully we're late game. So all of these resources, which is quite a lot, man. Like, this is taking 200 wood. It's a lot of resources for an upgrade. Not just the wood, but like that other upgrade was, I'm pretty sure it takes 24 plastic, 24 metal, 32 cloth. It's not a cheap upgrade. You're gonna notice a whole lot of icons above all the buildings. Those are not a bad thing. There's a tendency for people, if you don't know the game, you might think these icons above the buildings are a bad thing. Some of them are. Things like, radiation symbols, okay, this is contaminated water, etc. But a lot of these are just simply capacity limits. They're a little arrow with an up or pointing up to the line. And that simply means that that particular resource, we have reached our capacity limits or our storage limits on that, so we're full. So basically, this is a good thing. The resources will sit here, and they may go bad, but generally, they'll be harvested when we need them. So you can see my production limit is up. Unlike the last game we just played, this game gives you a system, which I'm kind of in the way of. This game gives you a system for professionals where you can determine what you want people to be. So if I want people to be in various different jobs, I can designate that, and then they will go off and do the jobs that are closest to them. Again, the game is very hardcore. Everybody has to move. The game, they have to move to work, physically move to where they work. They have to work at where they work, and then they have to come around. When you want resources brought, it doesn't just appear there like Anno, where if you have a storage house, it accesses it everywhere. It has to be moved from where it's stored. So there's a lot of that kind of stuff happening. So if you're not familiar with the game, I'll just give you a really quick tour of our colony here really quick. We've got various different water towers that are used for filtering out water with charcoal, basically, or with coal. Not charcoal, but we're using that to filter the water, clean it up. They affect all of these different rainwater collectors that are in their radius. So we're able to keep water up pretty well. At the top here, we have various different resources. Our water collection here. Here's our food, which is almost maxed out. We have the amount of wood we have in storage. Again, that's total, but it's stored in individual locations all around, so they still have to move it where they need to go for construction. We have lots of scrap. Most of that is being collected here. This is the late game way of collecting scrap, basically. You just use these little scrap catchers, and as the dust storms that blow over, these big storms that you get, they blow over, they'll be blowing scrap around, and these little catchers will catch a whole bunch of it. And then we can go ahead and use our scrap yards to collect that scrap and then move it around. So it's pretty good that way. What else can I show you? We have mines here at the top, right? So the top, that was scrap. Then we have tools, and there's basic tools that we make tools out of scrap, or we refine the scrap into metal, and then we can make metal tools as well, which will last a lot longer. Everything deteriorates over time. So you build things, it wears out, you need to replace it. Radiation protection, there's lots of radiation. So nuclear fallout is the setting. So there's lots of radiation around. We can always see the map on that by clicking this button here. Anything that's green has low-level radiation. If your colonist does not have at least a scarf, they will take health damage. Anything yellow is medium-level radiation. If they don't have at least an activated charcoal mask, then they will begin to take health damage if they are in that area without the mask. And then finally, there's red, which doesn't seem to be any red on the map at the moment. But there's plenty of, especially at higher difficulties, you'll get plenty of red. But if there is a level that is red, then they will need full radiation suits to go there without taking radiation damage. Throughout the map in this game, there's also other places like this end zone here. There's also a lot of other buildings. In this save, we've done most of the expeditions already, so there's not a whole lot of buildings left to go. But there are plenty of, in the map, there's plenty of little locations like this, interesting locations where you can send expeditions out to them. If you were to compare this to another game in a similar setting, there's a game like Surviving the Aftermath where it has like a separate map screen and only specialists can go look at that stuff. In this, that doesn't exist. Instead, you set up formal expeditions. So you can open an expedition window and you can say, yeah, we'd like to go here. There's usually a story associated with that. You can send scouts to find more information about it first. And then you can properly equip your people to go on those expeditions. And then there's this big map here, which will show you where these different places are on your map. So there's a whole bunch of them. We've already cleared a bunch of them too, but the ones that are cleared are not going to display or not going to show here. They're going to show with like little check marks instead. So there's a nuclear power plant we did. If you want to see the build for this colony and you want to see, you know, sort of how we did for these expeditions and stuff, just check out the playlist. It'll be linked in the description. It's not currently while I'm live, but I will change the description to have that. But you can also find it in the playlist tab of the channel as well. It looks like my pastures all died. Well, no, they didn't die. No, they didn't die. They're just irradiated. So like they're not dead yet. Oh, the animals. They're not dead yet. See, they're fine. Everything is good. Yeah, so there's other tasks and stuff too. I wasn't aware. Hang on, I gotta go. I'm gonna go back to this scene. There's other tasks and stuff too. I wasn't aware this one was active because it's been a while. But your citizens will ask you to do things, and then you can go off and try to do those things. They're busy work kinds of things. You don't really take any hits from your people unless they demand it. But mostly this is like if you accept a request, if you say that you'll do something and then you don't, then you take a hit. At the top here also we have the amount of medication we have. That includes in the form of herbs, actual medicine that's been made from herbs, as well as iodine tablets, I believe is the other resource. Been a while. I think that's what it is. And that helps with radiation sickness and radiation poisoning. We have cloth, metal, plastic, and electronics. All of that stuff is needed to build various different things. So for example, if I was to say try to build a water tower, it would require me to build that with 56 wood, 84 scrap, 12 plastic, mostly for like the tarps and the stuff that it needs. And it also has 8 coal, I believe is what that is. Yeah, 8 coal to do that too. And then it takes 160 work as time units or whatever. I don't remember what that is. Like 160 work is the time for now. It's been a while since I played, so little tiny specifics I don't really remember very well. But we also see that it takes power and stuff too. So let's take a look at some of the other stuff here. Did I get I tried to give you a tour while they were upgrading the town center. And so now I need to find the town center. They didn't quite upgrade it yet. They're getting there though. We need to add a little bit more wood, and then the construction can begin. So once all the resources are delivered, that's when construction will begin. We can also tell them to build this next as a sort of a priority, so set prioritization if we'd like to as well, or I can tell them to cancel it. This game is a game full of stats. If you are a numbers person and you like to analyze things, this game is going to be definitely for you. If you click this amazing pie chart here, it's going to load it. It hasn't loaded it in a long time. The statistics screen breaks down pretty much everything you'd ever need to know. It's there at some point. You can see your animal population over time, as well as breaking it down by different types. Radiation protection over time, as well as breaking it down by different types. At the bottom is, of course, the seasons. You can see your goat population, wild boars, etc. Over here on the left, there's different distribution stuff. So how many of your tools are metal tools versus scrap tools? Currently 97% are metal tools. I like that. There's also other pie charts here. I know I'm a little bit in the way. I may move my camera, but we'll see. This is a game that uses the screen real estate like really well. And it's a pros and cons. I love games that really use the screen space available to them very well. That's what you should do as a game developer. So I really like that. However, as a broadcaster who needs face cam for interaction, it always sucks because there's like no good place to put yourself. But 100%, how many people are 100% educated? Right here it says that we have 87% of our people are 100% educated. So that's nice. And then you can take a look at your storage demands and stuff like that, population statistics over time, as well as how many of them have protective clothing, fertility, your building statistics. There's everything you'd ever need to know. If you're just like, I wonder what this is, or I wonder how much I have of this, or what's the trend for various different things, you can find it. Speaking of trends, what is this? This is a new tab. I don't remember this. Declining population, growing population, or constant population. Okay, so this indicator is this is not a button, this is an indicator. So this is telling me that my population is actively growing. Okay, good, I can see that. We have 519 adults, and we have 91 children, which of course will become adults later. Only adults can work, so children, get to work. When you grow up, get to work. How we doing here? Town center, almost done. Let's speed up time. And we'll get them to deliver this, and we can check out some of the new advancements in the game here. There we go. Now, this looks very, this looks significantly more like real world as opposed to like just shanties thrown together. So I would assume that upgrades to buildings from here on out will also have a similar look to them, which is very good. Maja says, the town hall is open to all settlers. It marks the start of a time of prosperity and self-determination. Starting now, the residents of this settlement are going to state their demands. Oh, good. Thank you. Thank you for that. Yeah, it's good. It's natural that not every concern can be taken care of, but no doubt you'll make the right decisions, and maybe you can learn something from our ideas, Chief. Oh, that's good. So I upgrade the building, and this person's like, okay, good. As of now, we're going to start demanding things of you. That's good. That we jointly shape our future is the key pillar of our success. However, most of us consider our settlement to be too small to face the challenges of the future. Well, most of you are flat wrong. How do you feel about that? This place is becoming larger with the passage of time, just like many of us had wished. Okay, so it instantly... Gotcha. So it was like, you need to grow, but I'm already there, so I complete the challenge. Gotcha. Cool. What's more is we have a long dream and dedicated moment of our success. We believe the time has come to commence with the work on a landmark. They want me to build a landmark. Right now I have 62 sick people. How? This is location attractiveness. If you build homes near structures, parks, monuments, etc., it raises the attractiveness. People are more likely to live in those locations. It looks like I have slightly damaged buildings as well. Oh, I have quite a few damaged buildings, in fact. We should get some builders. Builders are responsible for taking care of, building and repair as well, I think. I think they're responsible for repair. Yeah. Repairs, yep. And then I can dictate that by the town center. So if I could maybe get the town center people right here, builder mode. Let's get you repairing buildings as your top priority. Okay, good. We'll keep an eye on that. We should have everybody protected from radiation, but we are also getting a little bit low on the supplies for this. So it appears to me that I need to have more people creating protective equipment. So let's find, we want tailors. Right now I have the maximum number of tailors. I know it's behind my camera, I know, but maximum number of tailors. Do I have like a random event making people sick? Yes. Okay. An epidemic has started. Bury dead sellers to take care of medical care. Okay, fine. There's also a trader at the post here. They fly in on these big old balloons. It's pretty cool. I'm gonna send them on their way though. I have enough stuff. I don't need any more. Although I guess I could have checked to see if they had any. I could have checked to see if they had radiation protection, I suppose. But this is an epidemic. It's not a radiation problem. It's just an epidemic problem. And then I'm pretty sure I have enough graves, but you're only looking at this area. Don't we have any more? Cemeteries. Yeah, you're looking at this area. Just do we have enough workforce for it? Morticians. Isn't that what it is? Yeah. I have 38 people taking care of dead bodies. I think that's probably gonna be fine. Yeah. All right, cool. Intense super detail workers, yeah. So now I'm gonna take and check out prosperity as the tech tree for prosperity here. So I can now click the knowledge. There's also rich food, which is peculiar. I don't remember that part. I have 17 of it, so it must have been active before, but it was just I don't remember it. I think that's where like the animals and stuff came in. But now we have the prosperity tab, so let's take a look at this. I had never seen this yet. So we can make soap. Luxury item soap can be made from milk and healing herbs at the medical facilities. It increases the confidence of your settlers when used. Okay. And there's stew. If settlers eat stew, they improve their health as a result. That should be good now. We're going to do that now. Cake. Let them eat cake. Luxury item cake can be produced from conventional food in a kitchen. Settlers who consume cake increase their confidence as a result. With beer. Shows that one. Wow, this takes 1,000 food and 1,000 water to start the research. Yikes. Coffee. Cool. Luxury item. Confidence. Then we have materials factories. Actually, before we get into that, I should probably queue up the upgraded tailor shop so that they will create more and be more efficient. So I probably will start this as soon as stew is done. Now I'm wondering if I can replace it. I actually do think this is more important. We have not given the resources yet, so we haven't spent anything. I don't think, unless I've spent the knowledge. I may have already spent the knowledge, but I'm not sure if I get it back or not. You know what? Let's just resume it. It'll be fine. This health issue is because of this epidemic. It's not because of radiation protection. And then if I want to increase my resource limits at all, we have the resources on this side. It seems to me like my camera is better suited on the right for this game. I think it is. I think my camera is better suited on the right. Give me a second. I'm going to switch this over. I'm going to come over here. I think this is a lot better. Because pretty much all of our resources here are... Okay, well, the expedition station menu is on this side. But everything else is on this side. So, yeah. Zeko Shack, thanks for coming out. Appreciate it. Love how he just skipped that. Skipped what? What did I skip? Small, you say. What did I just skip? Cultivated field, hemp. We can choose different seeds. I never actually got these, so you have to find the seeds. I think there is some random variation on what you start with in terms of like the seeds that you can grow. There's some variation on what you start with, so you don't always start with the same thing every time, and you have to search and do the expeditions to find other things. I do want to see how buildings upgrade, though. If there's any way I can upgrade other buildings, that might just be in the research tab. So I might need to, like, say, what's this? Material factory. A material factory makes glass and strengthened metal. Glass and strengthened metal are needed in the construction of some kinds of complex buildings. Oh boy. Okay, cool. So maybe I do this instead. No, I want to do research. So let me get, where's my researchers? All right, only one. There can only be one, but you need settlers to bring the resources in. So I need a lot more settlers. So let's go. I think we're good on water. So I'm gonna bring the water carriers down, give more settlers. I think we'll do 20 builders because they do repairs. And then during a pandemic, but there's only 9 more sick, so I think we did pretty well with 10 medics. Pub keepers, probably okay. Teachers, we're okay. 87% fully, 87%. We could reduce the number of scouts. We're not going on any expeditions, so although there are 3 new scenarios with the prosperity update, I don't think there are any new expeditions. Because that's like on the map, so I'm not sure it would change the map at all. There's still quite a bit of stuff I haven't done. The hospital ruin seems like that's done already. And there's actually other loot at this location, so we can send another expedition to go get this stuff. So we've already been here, so now we just need to get the stuff out of here. So if I configure this expedition, I can send people to go and haul things. So let's just say we want adults, I guess, and the youth. Adults and youth. And then we'll send, like, say, you guys. That's probably fine. All of you guys in radiation suits. And all I want you to do is just go there and get stuff. Normally, there'd be a secondary option where you have to configure what kinds of stuff you want to bring, how do you want to prepare, you know, do you need various different things in order to... your scout usually gives you information on what you might need, so you'll usually use that information to configure an expedition. Since we've already ran this one in this save, there's just loot still here, so it doesn't give me the option to prepare. It just gives me the option to send people, and then they will go here and they will grab stuff and bring it back. If you didn't flood Chernobyl. Oh, yeah. I'm trying to keep up with you guys. But... Decontamination post. When is the research going? Let me check out the research here. There's an upgraded shelter. Demolish or repair. No, I'm looking for... I can never find my research center. We're not bringing things here very quickly. I think I need to raise the priority on this building. I need to find it first. That's the problem with big colonies, is especially when you start rotating the camera, you begin to lose your way. So there's my town hall. Rotate it this way and go down this way. Research should be somewhere in this area. Right here. Got it. Yeah. So we're going to raise the workforce here and get more researchers. But I would really like to... If there's any way to speed them up and actually bringing things here. Other than just speeding up time. I guess that might be the only way. So they're going to start bringing food into here, bringing water into here. And I love the detail they put in the buildings in this game. Like, there's so many really cool details. Look at this thing. Look how awesome that is. How it just, like, takes stuff from down here and they lift it up. All the mechanical stuff going on. The art style. I've always had such a huge appreciation for ENDZONE. I think it's such an underrated game. And it's rated pretty good as far as I know, but I don't think it's covered nearly as much as it should be. It's very good. Yeah. Yeah, all instances of a specific building, yeah. I mean, to access your actual research menu, you don't have to click this building. You can just click this. But I wanted to find it. That would be a way to find it, though. Yeah. What you're saying is the way to find it. What else is there in this? If not just stew. So we have aqua farms, upgraded water towers, comfortable houses, comfortable shelters, larger irrigation, pumping stations. I kind of want to figure out, experiment with the electric pumps, because water pumps are cool. You can bring water to places now without having to like have people walk to the docks, you know? Love it. This music though, man. They did such a good job on the soundtrack. It always sounds so cool. It's got its own unique style to it, you know? Unique ambiance. Solar collectors right next to my wind turbines. These makeshift wind turbines. Like, I don't know why there's... They cut a barrel in half. They basically cut a barrel in half and use half the barrel to catch the wind and push it around. That's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, what else can we do? Let me just check really quick. So we're working on stews. There's also cement mining. So cement is a new resource in the game. You need this to produce concrete, so you can produce concrete now too, which will work with the more advanced buildings. And then of course there's a sand mine you can go with as well. Concrete factory will make concrete, and then you can get durable buildings and stuff, which increases the resistance of all buildings against sandstorms and raider attacks by having concrete. Yeah, and then there's a piping system as well. So we'll try and research as many of these as we can, but with a limited time, I don't know how we can with a limited time, but I'm hoping I can at least show more off than most creators could, at least on a live stream, because I'm starting from a completed building. What happened here? Was this a building that just got deleted? What was right here? Something was here and then it just got deleted. I think. I don't know. What was this before? I don't know. I didn't see. There's also new decorations and stuff now. So you can do things like pavilions. There's this bell. Monuments. There's these modern lamps, flower monuments, etc. And I think one of our tasks is to build a monument, wasn't it? We don't have any settler demands. And then we also have building strength. Growing wealth. Blueprints for the beacon landmark. Foundation for the beacon land. Okay, so to do the beacon landmark, I just have to have another settler. Interesting. Wait a minute. So how do I build the beacon landmark? Beacon. Oh, here it is. Yeah, we gotta build this beacon. All right. So where am I putting this? Where am I putting? Wow. Where am I putting you? It'd be cool to put it right here, wouldn't it? Right there. Where all these farms are. Just remove the farms and put it right here. Like a capital city. I should just remove these orchards and put this right here. I think I'm going to. I'm going to remove these orchards and we're just going to put it right here. Forget this irrigation. I don't care. Yep, we're going to put it down right here. Alright, so the farms go away. This needs to be torn down by actual builders, I think. But the farms can be removed right away. And then the beacon... We'll have to remove the roads too, it looks like. Where is it? It's been a while. I want to know how to remove roads. Is it just cancel... Not remove radiation. Is it in the... I don't remember. I'm trying to find it. Dirt road, paved road, removed road. Here it is. Logistics. Okay. We'll move from here all the way up here, and then this can go as well. Right here. There we go. And then we should be able to, once these guys clear this out of the way, I'm going to build that. I'm going to build that beacon. It fits right here. Oh, well, it doesn't because this is still there. You, bye. Hi, he's tearing everything down. The mayor has gone crazy. He's tearing it all down. Not our buttons. Not our gumdrop buttons. Do I want these little boxes and crates and stuff on this side? I think I do. Like right here. Go. What does that take? Okay. It takes concrete and strengthened metal, which I don't have. Okay. We're gonna have to go get that, aren't we? Yeah, we are. Okay. So we're gonna have to try to figure out how to do that. Research, we're ready to go. So let's say we want to, we have stew at least researched. I wanna do cement mining. Let's get cement mining started. We just need scrap and a little bit of metal for that. And then we need to figure out where to mine it. I'm hoping it's in this little mountain here. So I'm hoping anyway. Big old monument to a testament to our prosperity, right next to the town hall too. It's like a government. This is yeah. It's basically your center of government here, because we have the forum right here where people can put their stuff up on the wall and make their requests and stuff, and a stage for them to talk and give speeches. And then there's town hall right here, and then our monument right here, and oh yeah, it's gonna be nice. All right, cool. So now I just need to wait till that research is done, which is getting close. Right down here. Done. Okay, now we can do, I think sand mines need to get started, and then we can start looking at what it takes to make the concrete. So cement mining, sorry. So where would be cement mining? Resources probably. Mine. Actually, do we just switch a mine to be cement? We do. We just switch the mines over. That's very good. Because you can just do that. Did you know you can just get something new in that spot now? I think we're gonna need more storage. So I really have to remember what stuff is. Upgraded warehouse. Yeah. We get another upgraded warehouse. Put that be back here. Right there ought to do just fine. Little dirt road here, never hurt nobody. That's fine. So we'll go ahead and build that. Research is coming together. We just need to, oh, no, resume. I just need to deliver the wood. We have no radiation protection right now. This is a problem. There's 63 people with no protective clothing now. So if there's a trader nearby, I would like to see if I can get a trader to stop in. Where'd that go? Not the market. Trader warehouse. Where'd it go? Trading post. Fine, we'll do it your way. I still don't know where it is. It's been so long. Right here? Oh. Hey, maybe the building maybe that building that's gone was the trading post. Yeah, that's what it was. Well, that's totally what it was. Why did the trading post get deleted? Did I do that? Why did I do that? I don't think I did it. I don't remember doing that. Fake news. I don't think that was me. Most of our settlers are forced to move across the wasteland unprotected. Okay, I understand. Should totally make more. We need to make activated carbon masks. So let me see about getting I really wish I knew where stuff is anymore. I don't know where things are. It's been so long. Let's go with the tailor shops. There's 10 of them. So like 10 tailor shops should be able to handle this. Make the masks. Make the masks. Make the masks. Make masks. Masks. That's good. We make that many masks. That's good. You reach the target. We have all this stuff. We're just gonna pack full. Ooh, I like that button. That button did not exist before. I like that button a lot. We don't need the scrap though, so we can focus. No, we have everything, so never mind. I know, we're good. Fill it up. Food and return. Safe trip home. Of course. Because if we fill up the pack and it's still room, then that means we've gotten everything that there is to get. Unsettled settler demands. Oh no. Demanding. Time left to choose. 0.1 seasons. Okay, hang on. It's time to fulfill one of your settlers' demands. Time left to choose. 0.1. You know, you can't see it because again, this game uses the UI so well. Uses the screen space so well. So I need to view demands. I'm coming in just under the wire here. Choose one of your settlers' demands that you want to fulfill. Are you going to tell me what they are, or is this just... Okay, I had to click it first. Materials science. So one of these guys want material factory researched. The others want stew researched and to produce stew. Well, I mean, I guess we'll just do this. Nice to have a little more variety. Yeah, probably would. Okay, now I want my kitchens to produce stew. It's probably pretty hard to do, but we'll see. Kitchen, make stew. Go for it, make stew. And if we can successfully create 55 of these masks in this time period, we'll be granted a bonus 143 masks. That'll pretty much solve all of our problems. And that's nice. What's up, Clint? Hey, dude. I might, you know what? I might have hit demolish on the trading post. That might have happened, which is gonna just cost me a bunch of materials, unfortunately. But I'm not gonna say I didn't do that. It's possible I did. So we're making stew, hopefully, and then we have to build this. So next thing on the research tree is sand mine, and we're working on that right now. Yep, that's happening. Time remaining until the next trader arrives. So this person prefers offers. Okay, so which one do I want here? I want people who have radiation stuff. This guy looks like he does, but I can't tell exactly what he's going to trade me. I can tell what they prefer to receive, but I can't tell what they are trading me. Oh, you want me to give you radiation suits? I'm gonna see about this guy. He's got the mask on and stuff. I guess so does she, though. Well, just let her come. I don't know. Was that a countdown for the autosave for the cancel button? I didn't see the cancel button. But maybe. Why, if your autosaves are taking forever, I guess you could click it, yeah. That's something that you could do. Sand mine is almost done. Hopefully we don't have any cement? Where's the cement? How do I know how much cement I have? Because it's not at the top. I mean, I have to have a whole bunch, right? It's outputting a whole bunch. Okay, so we have 110 in stock. Plus 20 on the turnover. Cool. And expedition is returned home. Very nice. Thanks for the loot. Appreciate it. Probably need more houses, but I'm not really playing this anymore. I'm mostly just trying to show the new DLC, so the new expansion. So that means I need to get the stuff with the expansion to do that, right? So with the sand, this is coal. Let's go ahead and switch to cement here too. I think we have enough coal. Pretty sure we do. Hey, this new tailor shop will do a wonderful job. Cool. So now we get granted 143 new masks, and they're gonna blow through those. So all the people who don't have protection are now gonna go and grab masks, and then everyone will have protection again. But the next thing to research, Concrete Factory is important, but I think I'm gonna switch really quick and get the upgraded tailor shop instead, so that we can more efficiently make those, since we're having a hard time keeping up with that supply anyway. Most of that has to do with my population growth being insane, because I'm not limiting it to like no births or anything. I'm just letting people go, and you know, it'll be fine. Everything's fine. Who cares? All right, so, and then for the sand though, I don't believe, unless there's a new building, I would think that would be near water. Sand mine extracts sand from lakes. Yep. Must be built near water to function. Sand is needed in the production of concrete and glass. Okay. So we could put it... Whoa. Gonna have to be over here then. Sand mine 100% efficiency. I like the sound of that. I don't particularly like this whole like red line thing you're giving me right here though. Oh, I hate it when I can't like play something because of like they've designed maps so they have all these nice curved edges and stuff, and it looks all natural, but then they don't let you actually place buildings at an angle, and that feels bad. Like there's just a little bit of red I can't place, you know? Such a drag. Is there a different water? Different source of water? This one's really far away. How about over here? This'll work. That'll do, donkey. That'll do. And then logistics again has the roads. We'll just kind of place a little, or we won't. I mean, I thought we would, but maybe we won't. Maybe we just won't. It won't let me do it. Paved road? Why not? Am I missing something here? I can't make a road. What gives? Aww. Well, let me make it. I mean, it doesn't. They don't need a road. You know, it just speeds them up. Oh, there it goes. So it's not hold and drag. Okay. See, forgetting little things, man. It's not. So it's not hold and drag. It's click and move, and then click again. That's weird. Why can't we just code it to work with both ways? Huh? Just code it to work both ways, you know? I don't see a problem with this. Aw. I mean, they don't need it, but I get it, though. We delivered everything we need for this, so hopefully they get to work on researching that soon. There we go. Starting on it again. We only have 6 knowledge left, so we're not gonna be able to get everything. We can certainly... I think we can certainly get at least the base of the monument done. That's gonna be the goal for the stream, I think, which I only have about an hour and a half left, because I'm gonna wrap this up at 4. And I think the goal is going to be to get this built. If we can get this built, I think I'll be successful. Okay. Which is going to be very hard to do because, well, I mean, you can see there's 4 stages to this. So, but I'm hoping that once we at least have, you know, these resources starting to go, like that'd be helpful. We can just get those resources started. I wonder if does the sand keep working when it's a drought? I feel like it does. Look at the animation for it's going even before it's built. That's cool. Build this next, please. Everybody's building and repairing things. Speaking of repairing things, I think I probably should tell the town center to... Are we not making stew? See, hold on. Fulfill the current demand and time so that your settlers will feel hopeful. As a result, they don't make any new demands for a long time. Okay. Okay. So this is a snowball effect, right? If you fail this, then they'll make new demands more often. Gotcha. Okay. This is kind of important. We have produced some stew. We're working on it, but we are not half done. Oh, we have... Oh, production limit's reached. That's why. Hang on. Food. Crank up the production limits. That's why. They're not making it because we're at the production limit. Here we go. Maybe I'll just type in this box. I do love it when game developers give you the ability to type. But so few do that I often forget when you can. This gives me an extra 10,000. That actually should be plenty. But all of the kitchens really should be creating stew here. Stew, please. Stew, please. Stew, please. Everyone make stew. Please make stew. Everyone makes stew. And you don't have power. How many of you don't have power? 2, 3 of you? 4 of you. 4 out of 7 don't have power. Why is that? You got power poles through here. Why? Why don't you have power? What was I doing? To be honest, I think I was probably setting up the electrical grid and then... It is directly connected to power. That kitchen is directly connected. This grid is all connected. Are you two not connected? Maybe these two aren't connected. Maybe that's what's happening here. Build that. And then looking at power, seems good so far. Hi, trader. What's up?
What's up, you blind little know-nothing? Long time no see? That's not true at all. How are things going with you? Hope you're in the mood for a party, because Lizzie's got a lot of the right stuff with her.
They have voices now? They added voices to the traders? Yeah. No, that's great. That's awesome. Hey, look, they have cement. They just give us cement. That's cool. It's a fair deal just as it is. Wait a minute. Hold on. So I just get it from you. Oh, I'm giving it to you. I'm give and take. Got it. So take. This is what you have available. Oh man. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm left to right. I'm used to stuff like this, like my stuff being on the left, theirs being on the right. But I know it says trader and settlement, but it's like it just threw me off. All right. So coal, carbon mass, go like this, and then I don't want to give them this, but I can give them metal. Yeah, let's do like this. That's fine. It's very fair. Oh, I clicked too much. Adapt, barter, trade deal. Adapt? No, it's fine. Close it. All right, cool. Yeah, voiceovers, man. There we go. The people are virtually steaming into the kitchen. Try out the stew. It really fills you up, too. Understood. Really good thing, Chief. That'll encourage people to express more of their ideas and concerns again. That'll encourage the people to express more of their ideas and concerns again. Will it? Will it, though? Because it just seems like I made a whole bunch of food and you took it all. That's what it seems like. So hopefully you're happy. I mean, you're all very happy and you're all having many, 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 many kids. So my population is getting out of control, I think, here. Upgraded tailor shop. Do I have to do this manually or is this automatically done for me? Resources, tailor shop. Okay, so we have an upgrade button. Yep, upgrade buttons on all these tailor shops. Upgrade them all. It's like they don't produce anything while they're being upgraded, so we should probably, you know, hold off on that just for a little bit. Because, yeah, while they're being upgraded, no production. And then I'm going to switch this to masks. We don't actually have any stuff right now. There we go. And then the trader should have given us 100 and something masks, but we have to give her the stuff first. So we have to give her all the metal before we get any of these. So that takes time, and the settlers are what's doing it, I think. So if I take a look at, it might be a logisticians that are doing that, but we have 135 settlers. Hang on. That seems excessive. Let's work on health. Let's combat all the radiation sickness. More morticians. Pub keepers, let's go. Let's do more refinery, just a little bit. 20 tailors is all we have at the moment. More fishing. More building for repairs. There's 100 settlers, dude. My logistics is gonna be sick. Absolutely ballin'. It's a lot. So once she has all of her stuff, we get all of our stuff. Hold and drag has a higher chance of making a mistake compared to click and drag. That is very true. I would go along with that. Yeah, that's true. It's especially bad when you're like you're holding down the mouse and you're just like, no, I don't want to lay anything in. But there's no way out, right? To where I feel like with click and drag, you could just like right click and maybe get out of it that way. So I see your point. So somebody's choosing to walk that path through the woods to deliver the final resource. That's curious. All right, let's get people on sand. Sand. Decontaminators. Where's the sand? Workforce. Miners. Okay, so just random miners do this. I'm gonna have 20 miners. And we should have at least 3 of them in here. Let's do even more. Let's do like 30 miners total. So production efficiency is currently 100%. If we can hook it up to power, it'd be even better. Which I probably need more solar collectors and stuff for this, but we can go like this and hook these 2 buildings up. This works right here. And then I guess I could hook that up, but it doesn't matter. So that gives us some sand to work with. And then for research purposes, because we have the upgraded tailor shops now, I don't really care about the backpacks as much anymore. But I think if we do material factory, that's when we can get glass and strengthened metal. So we need to have this building too. You can do the right click cancel and hold and drag too. Not on every game you can't. But I get you. I mean, the same games where you could do that with click and drag, you should be able to do that with hold and drag as well. It's not really like it enables or disables anything different. As far as I know, anyway. Location attractiveness. My people love where they live. Most of my people love where they live. Electrical grid is a little bit lacking though, and I think that's probably has something to do with, yeah, batteries down. We're just pulling too much juice. So it's not so much about the lines as much as it is generation. So during the nighttime, that makes sense, but we really need to make more power during the day so that our batteries will fill up and last through the night. A major portion of our water reserves we've stockpiled seems to be contaminated. We ought to do something about it. Well, this is going to be easy. We need to produce more coal, though, which I have enough cement to try this out now. So why don't I switch to coal on this? There we go. Apparently our cement... Oh, our cement production limits are really low. We'll go to like, I don't know, 6,000. Go 6,500 on cement. We'll let coal keep going. And we'll bring coal up to like 3,000. So we should be able to do this no problem. That one's actually pretty damn easy. During the day, though, we should see the batteries starting to charge, and they are not. We are 5,000 energy negative. That was not the case before, so they must have redesigned. They must have rebalanced electricity, because that was not the case before. So we need to make a whole lot more power, I think, here. So this produces 5,000 power. We can build you like this. Maybe right next to this too. It's fine. Then power pole will go from here to here. I'm not really sure actually where to put this. That should technically be okay. I just don't want to get in the way of another battery. Put the other battery there. Okay. So we'll get to work on those constructions as well. I think we'll start with this being the next priority. And then the advanced tailor shops, we get those upgraded. I want to see the tailor shops get upgraded. Why can I never find these? So this one's not an upgraded one. This is an upgraded one, isn't it? No? This one is upgraded tailor shop. Okay, so I can have more tailors now. Let's get more. And now that we're making things at a better efficiency, hopefully, we can start to upgrade some of the other ones now too that we didn't upgrade before. We'll just pop a couple of other ones. Yep, kept our water clean. It's good. It's nice. No one's active in chat. That's okay. It happens. I am slamming the game right now. And I've kind of got my camera off. If I bring my camera back, then it'll probably change things a little bit, but I gotta bring my camera back to do that. Actually, I like this position better, which requires that transition, apparently. If I show my face, people talk with me more, okay? That's how it works. It's magic. We have a drought coming. Good thing we have over 100,000 food and over 67,000 water. How's our sand looking? We doing good? We doing good on sand? I don't know. Where did I build the sand? Over here. All right, what's going on with this? Needs electricity. So this is a requirement. Electricity is required for this. We really need an expanded grid then. Let's put a wind turbine right here. Get some local power on this, I guess. 100% efficiency if I do it from here. Actually, if I just do it here. That's interesting. Okay. We'll do that there. You know what? Let's have this be the priority instead. Because this one's a lot easier to build than that solar collector is. And it kind of like instantaneously becomes a thing. So nice that way. Because I need the sand. And then material factory still being researched. Okay. And we're chucking through all these resources though, huh? We're down to 318 plastic. What do we start with? We started with like basically full everything, right? So it's a lot. And our population has gone up by 200 people since I started streaming. I feel like it's a bit excessive. I feel like there's a good chance that we just won't be able to sustain that food. But then again, I mean, stew is pretty good. And we have more demands. People are making more demands. So one of them would like to chill out and have some more joints. The other would like us to research soap and then produce said soap. You read about how people used to smoke hemp to relax. Sure, joints like that would be a genuine luxury item, but we've all worked hard for our prosperity too. Wouldn't that be a great way to reward ourselves? Well, since I'm working on material stuff for the big monument, this doesn't require any additional research, so we're gonna give them the joints. That's a pretty no-brainer, yeah. Just like that commercial with the egg, you know? Older people, my age, you know what I'm talking about. You know the commercial about drugs with the egg? You guys remember that one? Younger kids, you probably won't recognize that one. But a very effective ad campaign. You don't have joints researched. Yes, I do. We've been making joints for a long time, man. Wait, how? Wait, how do we not have that researched? I've had that researched. We were making that before. Unless, wait, hold on. I'm misremembering this then? Wait a minute. I've been growing hemp this whole time. Did they must have changed it. The bar used to make them. They had to have changed this. The bar used to make these pubs. They took it away. I'm pretty sure the pubs used to make this from growing hemp. Because I have cultivated field here. I'm making hemp right here. I'm growing hemp right here, and then it would go to the pub, and then they would make it. But now they're only making now they're only making liquor. That was the thing. Look back in the playlist. That was the thing. They've changed it. All right. Well, I should have had soap then, but.
What's up, you blind little know-nothing? Long time no see.
She says the same thing every time, though. That's unfortunate. We could get. I think more activated masks. I think I need more stuff here. I just need the resources I can get, and then I can give you a bunch of milk. How's that sound? Proposed fair barter deal. I already did. Oh, yeah. Yeah, good. Okay, milk. Give her the milk. And then, shoot, I gotta research joints and switch it over. So you have to research it and then the pubs will do it, or do you have a whole separate thing now? Luxury item, joints are produced in a pub. Yeah, and are consumed by settlers. Huh. Well, let's switch the research then to joints, I guess. Because material factory is now done. That's good. So we'll switch it to joints. They only need a little bit of hemp, and we have tons of it, so that's fine. Like actual tons. We have 15,000. Yeah. Well, herbs. That's herbs. Where's my joints? Pretty sure I have a lot of joints. A lot of herbs. A lot of hemp. A lot of hemp. I have a lot of hemp. Okay? 2,600 hemp. Blah. Look at this. They already built this stuff. That's cool. Is it connected to the grid, though? Yes, you have a big energy surplus. Energy surplus is in effect. Good. We are now full on our batteries. Feels good, man. Which means this building here, hopefully it gets done. But if it doesn't, then we should at least build this. Building this would be better. Build this next. Instead of the wind turbine, yes, build a pole. All you need is 3 metal. Just build this next and you're good to go. With 3 lousy metal. If I'm not mistaken, you have to research beer too. Man! What'd y'all take away my good stuff for? No wonder everybody's starting to lose happiness from when I left it. They're all just like, we forgot how to make joints. We forgot how to make beer. No wonder you're upset. Because you know it exists, but you forgot how to make it. That's aggravating. That's real aggravating. And if I survived a nuclear apocalypse, I would want lots of weed. Gotta have something to relax you, man. Times are stressful. Times are stressful. Seriously, somebody build this. Who's in charge of the building? 35 of you. There are 160 regular settlers. I have a population boom problem. And yet my food's not going down, and neither is my water, because my crops are just sitting here waiting to be harvested because we're full on storage. I told you the game was hardcore. I know I'm making it look easy, but this is a very, very mature colony, okay? So that's why it appears easy. In the beginning, though, to survive, it was not easy. But now it's like, yeah, you have an abundance of everything, but it's not that easy. Decontaminators, logisticians, researchers that's fine. Pub keepers, we're gonna need more of you. And now we have 2 homeless. We finally have homeless. It happened, guys. It happened. We need a new neighborhood. All these guys over here. You guys can live by the campfire, okay? Come over here and live by the campfire. Like that. Okay. And then leave a space right here between them. And then you take and use decorations, these little hedges, and you place the hedges. I know, is it metagamey? Maybe. I don't know. I mean, people would want hedges. You know, they want to feel comfortable and all that. They want to feel like they have really attractive things in their lives, right? So it's not that gamey. But you put the hedges down and it gives the attractiveness to all the houses that you're, you know, the hedges are between. So that it kind of works that way. And then you just kind of wait for this road and do it again. Then you take your paved road, right? And you remember that it's click and drag instead, right? And then you just kind of do one of these numbers actually. Yeah. Let's give people places to live. As soon as we have our sand. Power pole is built. Is this system not hooked up to power? It totally is. It's hooked up to the rest of the grid. Apparently it's only going to have power during the day, though, because we don't have enough batteries to last us the night. We need bigger batteries. Batteries are expensive. I have lots of electronics though, so normally I'd say batteries are expensive, but because I have so many electronics, it's not a big deal. Let's put this in a row. How about we put a row like right here? Like this. And then the power poles can be here and here. Like that. And then more wind turbines would help us during the night too, since that's, you know, always on power. So we can do that. Put one there. Hook this one up to right here. Hook up another one, let's say over here, although that, I don't believe this section is connected to the grid. Yeah, it is. Cool. We'll get this hooked up there then. And then we'll hook up this one like this. The game really doesn't have a sense of load balancing, so we could just kind of put them wherever. And then the last one I guess I'll put in is right over here. And this will sort of just connect. I know their efficiency goes down when I put them too close together, but sometimes I just do it anyway. There. And then the power poles, make sure they're all connected. Like this. Like that. That. Saving. Autosave, man. Okay, so we'll have all that. That's all being built by our wonderful builders that we have. We have lots of. We have 100 builders. Lots and lots of people to build things. Let's get a few more farmers, gatherers, and then we can also have more tailors now because those are upgraded. We're still having a really hard time keeping up with radiation protection because our rapid population growth. But I want to get the rest of the tailors upgraded if I can. So where is my tailor shops? Get this one upgraded. That one upgraded. That one can be upgraded. And then this one can be upgraded. Yeah, so those are the last 4. After that, all of our tailor shops will be upgraded tailor shops, and they can have more people working there and be more efficient and all that stuff. That's nice. Spam the power. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. Wind will help us in the night just as much as batteries will. Probably more so but it just takes a lot of resources to build these. So it'll take a long time to build these because, again, the resources have to actually be moved from the storages to the location of the build site. So it takes a long time to do that. And then I also need, probably be a good idea just for the sake of travel, to have roads put in. Thankfully, the game is nice in that it lets you put the power poles right on the road. It lets you just situate them on the road, and it will automatically place them kind of like on the side of the road, but they're one of the few structures that you're actually allowed to place on the road. Dead bodies are also a thing you can place on the road, and there are a bunch of those, apparently. We apparently are not dealing with our dead very well. Yeah, we're not even covering this area very well. So I want to change the field of work to be, yeah, right here. Let's start covering the area that actually has more bodies here. And then let's get a few more morticians to cover these. 69 people have disease again. More disease.
What's up, you blind little no
I'm gonna keep trading you for these.
No see? That's not true at all. How are things going with you? Hope
You know,
you're in the mood for a party, because Lizzie's got a lot of the right stuff with her.
I'm not trading you 500 of those. You know, I'm gonna give you a bad deal, and you're gonna be like, that's fine for now.
Under normal circumstances, I've turned down crap like this, but somehow your disfigured mugs bring out the mother in me. Such soft-hearted nonsense comes out of my mouth. I'm losing my touch.
See, since we have a really good reputation, sometimes we can afford to take advantage of her every once in a while. It will drop our reputation with her, but she will still do that trade. We just can't do that very often, but she will still do it. My goodness, I don't know about... We have just so many things we need to build right now. And the masks are very hard to keep up with. 30 houses are all built here. They're all done. Builders have done the thing. It's nice. Getting electricity over here would be good as well, for comfort's sake. Right on the intersection. Sounds good to me. Sounds good to me. And then maybe a wind turbine over here too. Just to give another local source for power. Couple of wind turbines, I guess. Okay. Power poles will go in there like that. So, generating sand. So where is the building to make concrete? That's the next thing, really, right? Building to make concrete. We need a material factory for that stuff. Material factory for the making the glass and the strengthened metal. So we would probably want that to be, I would think, over near our scrapyard where we're making metal and stuff too. Maybe? Actually don't remember where metal is being made in this colony. But I have something in my eye as well. It's not really great. We could put it also behind the monument. Maybe next to it. Come on, get out of my eye. Yeah, right here. We'll just set it right here. And then that will make the strengthened metal, which we need for this, but we also need concrete. So I think that's the next thing to research. We need a concrete factory. There we go. Oh. Whew. It won't get out of my eyes. So what do you guys think of this game so far, huh? I know some of you probably have seen the series and stuff you haven't. If you're watching this and you haven't seen the playthrough, I go through it more in depth and I build this from scratch. This colony here from scratch in that series. Spoilers if you're thinking about watching it, but it's season 2 for ENDZONE on the channel. We do not get into the raiders and stuff because we kind of wrapped up before that was a thing, but we did get into getting chicken coops and animals and stuff, so that was cool. All right, so we should see masks get into inventory here pretty quick. I just bought them from her. I just bought them from her. There they are. And they're instantly being gobbled up too, like immediately. There's so many people, man. I need like more tailor shops. Can I just, yeah, let's just build an upgraded one. We don't have to bother with anything else. And we'll build the upgraded one. We can build one here and here. And how about like right here? So 3 additional upgraded tailor shops. And we're not going to be able to meet this. Joints are researched. I don't know if we can actually produce them, though. Let's find out. We have a very small window here for mood debuffs. So I want to switch to joints. 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 That's probably as many times as you're going to hear me say joints in a minute. They're all making joints. Go. Will they make them in time? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Come on. I don't think so. I don't think there's a chance in the world we can do that. Nah, no way. Not gonna happen. Well, they were hopeful before and now they're not. It's really disappointing. Oh, man. People are forcing open the doors to the warehouses. Look at that. The shelves are full. Why do you keep us on a tight leash, Chief? Stop treating us like fools. They broke into the warehouses? Shh. Wow, they stole a whole bunch of water. Thank you. Yeah, you guys just slammed my water. Thanks so much. Wow. You're really something else, aren't you? Now I need to do something about my water problem. 27,000 water now. Cannot get this out of my eye. This is gonna take a bit. Oh, so annoying. Or you can upgrade them without building others. What do you mean? Building the tailor shops? I already upgraded all my tailor shops. I feel like I'll end up playing this for 2 days straight. Yeah. It's like Anno on steroids. I think Anno's a very different game. But this one, it's very different in many ways, but like they each had their charms. I'm not entirely sure how to compare those two together, but this is it's certainly a game that'll get you. This is a game that'll get you. I'll just say that. It'll definitely get you going. All right, so this produces strengthened metal and glass. So, question is, which one is it doing first? If I say I want 1,000 strengthened metal, and I want 500 glass, what are you gonna do? Well, I only need 55 strengthened metal, but I'm gonna get 1,000. I'll probably end up basically driving this colony into the ground because of, you know, all the new things I'm making. How'd those tailor shops go? Did we get those in? Not yet. They're working on it though. They're delivering all the stuff. And I want you to immediately start working on masks. That'll be your thing. And then we'll want to have more tailors. So just crank up the tailors to maximum. Scrap collectors can go up a little bit too. We need a lot more people on water. Like a lot more. And something's happened with my water supply that's causing it to be massively reduced all of a sudden. Like, are people hoarding water right now? Oh my gosh. They are. And you know what? This is a highly contaminated rainfall. So we're going to see the rain collectors are all going to be covered. Yeah. So we're not even going to get rain. We're not even going to get water in this rainfall. But we'll get it next rainfall. Now what do you want? We can totally make joints now. We can totally do it this time, I swear. I swear we can do it this time. Okay, we just need a little extra, okay? We're gonna get it this time. Where is it? Where's my pub? Right here. Production limit on joints. Let's crank it up. See? You're totally gonna have it now. No, don't you worry about a thing. This time we got you. Homeless population can end up with tent cities. Honestly, there is no way I can. I mean, I just let it go. Normally I would have shut down expansion by now, but I just sort of let it go. So now we have homeless, and that's gonna be a problem for happiness. And then the happiness will come down, and then people will stop having babies as often, and it'll work itself out. But I built more houses. Now I just need to build upgraded shelters, okay? Upgraded shelters instead of comfortable shelters. Upgraded shelters. Put one here. And here. And here. And then we'll make this area more attractive by putting in like this little scrap totem thing and a little torch right here and a little cactus right here. And let's say like some hedges. Everybody loves hedges. And then like this little pioneer statues right there. Yeah, I'm not gonna put any more pioneer statues. That'll be fine. There, that'll provide housing for like another 100 people. Okay. I know I already have 147 homeless, but I'm just trying to make it so where I'm at, like, you know, less than 10% of my population is having a housing problem. See, this time we're doing really well on the joint production, so we should have no problem fitting that need now. Hopefully. So I need to switch the trader. I don't want her anymore.
That's truly no sight for sore eyes from up here. But if you just passing through, you can make a stop here. At least your people pay halfway decently.
Cement. It's really odd. Like, I guess we'll have to give her food. I just need all the masks I can possibly get from her. Like, that's really it. I just need to keep getting a ton of masks from her. Because no matter what I do, it seems like I cannot produce enough of them. No matter how much charcoal I get, I can't produce enough of them. We'll switch this to cement and switch this to cement. Yeah. Yeah, and then what are we doing here? Material factory. Needs electricity. Working on it. You probably are just out of range. Yeah. Okay, you need a little bit. You got a more distance there, but it's cool. Okay. Build those two. That'll give you power. This is power now, right? Yeah. Now we're producing the sand. Good. Sand mine. How are we doing on water? It's a red it's a red number now, so what does that tell you? Tells me we need electric pumps. That's what it tells me. Need electric pumps. Electric water pump. Let's go ahead and get that if we can. We should have a rain this year, so I'm like hoping water goes crazy high right now. Because this is a normal rain right now. Don't have enough protective clothing. Let's do it! This will give me a big bonus. 234 masks. Big bonus. These quests, honestly, these side tasks, they make the game a lot easier. If there is a hardcore mode or whatever for this that disables this mode, I think that would be like the true ultimate hard mode, because these missions make it a lot easier. Whenever you're down on something and it's a really serious problem, the game can come in and be like, dude, do you know this is a problem? And then we can say, yeah, it is. I know this, and let me show you. And you make 96 of them, and then they give you a bonus 234, which will solve my protective problem entirely, in addition to the trade. And I don't know if the trade counts towards this. If it does, then it's really broken. People are definitely more relaxed. Lots of people here are content with the little luxury we're being granted. Good. So now I gave them all the joints, and they're happy. Look at them go up. Happiness went up because we have 1,000 people now. Good luck with housing with 1,000 people. I probably need to move out this way. I think I need to move out this way. And then also, since we're really good on food, I'm not going to bother with that. But housing-wise, yeah, upgrading settlements. Upgraded settlements, I think, are kind of a requirement now. Put it on this side. And then we'll take and do decorations and stuff to make it more attractive here. And a little flag. And then this pavilion can be right here. That'll make things really attractive too. Yeah. Now they'll be like super happy to live over here. We have tons of builders, but it's just a matter of like somehow the masks are just never going to happen. Somehow, man. 3,000 water. Let's build the pump if we can, but I don't know how to actually pump it. So electric water pump. Electric pump pumps water out of the ground without the use of manpower. It requires the connection to a functioning power grid. Yeah, but what is it actually? It's just groundwater. So you're just here in the middle of this place. Okay. Let's have that built next. I don't believe that's actually on the grid though. It's close. Once again, we're just close. That should cover it though. We could bring things under that water pump that might help, but we're down to 2,300 water now and falling fast. This rain will help a little bit, but it's got a medium contamination, but it will help a little bit. But the drought's coming. Like we're gonna have a drought right now, so this is not great. People are gonna die of thirst pretty quickly here. But at least we have good radiation protection now, as our suit problem is getting helped right now, is slowly getting solved. Did it just get... Oh my god, that guy ate up so fast. How do we not have any more masks? Something's wrong here. I should have a lot more masks than that. I just got 234 masks. I only had 180 people without protection. So, like, what happened to them all? This number should be gone, and we should have surplus. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Yeah, don't lie to me. All right, so this is... Does it have its own internal tank here? It does. It has its own internal tank. We should probably look to add another one. This electric pump. What about the pumping station? What is this? The pumping station conveys water from lakes. Though it doesn't require any workforce, it must be supplied with electricity in order to function. Pumping stations require upgraded water towers to be able to make their water available at the settlement. So why would I do a pumping station if I can do an electric water pump? It seems like the pumping... By the looks of this, it's almost like the pumping station is... Huh. It consumes more than twice the power. I'm not sure about that. I do know that I don't have enough power right now, and I need to add more through the night and stuff. We can put this right next to this, I guess. And then probably another one over here. Build that next. Maybe it's pressure. Maybe it's like pressure or flow rate. I mean, maybe if it's more effective, like if it adds more water than the other sources, then fine. But I wouldn't think we'd be able to pump water during a drought, though. Underground water, I would think, is not available during a drought. None of our rainwater collectors have anything in them. So we are, this is the drought season, so now it's gonna get hit hard now. This is apparently still operating during a drought. So that would be the advantage of the electric water pump, is that it's capable of pumping water for you during a drought. Because the other one's pulling it from a lake. You know, so like we should just spam these. I realize that we have to have the power to support it, but we should just we should spam these. Yeah. I don't see a reason not to. We've taken care of our mask problem. That's done. Radiation protection problem is solved. But now it's just a water problem. And now I'm blackout. Electrical blackout. Sun is coming up. Let's keep going. Look at this. 130 people are thirsty. You guys couldn't go just like one whole season without water? Come on now. A little light contamination never hurt anyone. Very mild problem here. All right, how are we not making this? Like, what do we have to do here to make these resources? It says we have 6 glass. Six glass in stock. How do I get you to make the other stuff? Unless, oh, you know what it is? I bet it's making it, but they instantly move it to here. Yeah. They instantly move it here. Oh, that's taking a long time. You guys can't see that. This game, man. Everything is all spread out. It's a wonderful UI, but it sucks for anybody who wants to use a camera on a stream. See the pavilions. You got people, settlers, people upgraded in here, right? Very old adults. You're gonna need cemeteries very soon, especially with all the people being thirsty. This would be, I don't know. Where would this be? Cemeteries? Oh, concrete factory. We need to do this too. Should probably be over near where the cement is. I'm gonna place it here. Yeah, we're gonna place it right here. It's gonna mess up the hunters, and you know what? That's fine. Food is not what we're struggling with. It's water that we're struggling with, is water. And now that I have more power expanded, right? This produces, it only produces 300 electricity. Okay, solar collectors are way better. But also, I mean, obviously they don't work during the night, but they are way better. Build that there, and then we need to get the power pole in here too. That should hook it up to the grid. Wells could be upgraded to electric water pump. They're the same size? Oh, they are the same size. Excellent, thank you. Did not know that. If they have a different footprint, then you can't do that. I don't know, it looked bigger. The electric water pump just looked bigger. But I like that. It just takes power, and I'm already at a deficit though, so I do need to continue to expand my grid like a lot. And then like batteries during the night and all that stuff, so. I just need a ton of batteries. Put this in the middle. Nah, I can't. It's okay. This will connect all three. Should anyway. And then there. And then there. And then like that. There. More batteries, and then to store those, we'll have another solar collector right here. Totally fine. Hook that up to like that. And then let's make the logistics and the road. We could just put a dirt road in like so. Okay. When the builders are finally done with that, I think our water problems will be solved absolutely forever. And hopefully, I mean, I want to build this monument, but that's not going to happen by the end of the stream. That's just not. Strengthened metal and concrete are going to take way too long to make. But I have so many builders that I might be able to do them all at the same time. Let's. I can't type in there. I'll just hold it down. Let's have like 200 builders. Yeah, 180 is fine. And then we need more engineers, I guess. For what? Is that for the other stuff? Engineers are for the concrete factory. Gotcha. We'll have 20 of them for that then. And then I think concrete factory... It's going to take power, so... I have to hook it up. I don't have that hooked up either. I think that will be sufficient. I think that'll be sufficient. I don't know where the connector point is on this. It looks like it's back here. It's on all the way in the back. Damn. All right. Just the way that's oriented. Damn. All right, fine. You win. Need to head out again. Had fun watching the stream. It's definitely getting added to my wish list on GOG. There you go, Spear. Have a good day, man. This game is nuts. There's so much to this. This game will keep you occupied for... Well, it's got like 120 hours out of me already, so it's pretty good for somebody like me. 120 hours is pretty good. Somebody who plays lots of different games for content and all that stuff. I don't normally get to 100 hours in a game, so ENDZONE is at least... I want to say ENDZONE is in like top 25 of my Steam, which, again, for someone like me, top 25 is up there. I have, I think I have like 320 games in my Steam library, so it's up there. I recommend it. It's good. Not just because the stream is sponsored. ENDZONE, to my knowledge anyway, I have to think back, so don't quote me on this. It's been a while, but to my knowledge, I don't think Assemble has ever sponsored me for anything. So the 100 hours I spent before this were all my own, right? So that was all me, as far as I'm aware. Demands, more demands. Okay. Living rather than dwelling. We are convinced that our dwellings could be distinctly more comfortable. We ought to put our ingenuity to work on that. Comfortable houses researched. Built for eternity. Durable buildings research. Can I... Yeah, exit out and check my research first. So, one of them wants me to get comfortable house. The other wants me to get durable house. Well, I mean... It seems to me the one that's 3 research is more expensive than the one that is 1 research. Also, the research cost on durable buildings requires 222 concrete, for which I have, I believe, 8. So that's not going to happen. Meanwhile, a comfortable house takes 20 concrete to do. I think I can probably get to 20 in time to do this. So we're going to start comfortable housing, which means we're going to accept this one instead. And then we're going to do that, like that. Okay. We'll see how that works out for us. And then logisticians, we'll put this up to like 100 here. Yeah, 293 settlers. Good lord. So many settlers. So many people work in the water. Autosave. Another chill blast tomorrow. Button up, huh? What do you got? Like you got like a bad weather happening or something? Does bot still count for creds, or can I calmly lurk around and slowly fall asleep? Yeah, no. That's everything about the bot is still working exactly as it was before, other than the credits command. We don't allow you to check it anymore, just because it's so spammy. But it's still happening. And if you're like, well, how do I know how many I have? We'll tell you when you make a contract. I will inform you of what you have available when I negotiate your contracts. That's the only time you'll ever need to know anyway. So I will let you know when that is the case. I think that's a better way of doing it anyway. And then I think I might start by default. I think I'll by default take them away from your YouTube credits first. That way you have the ability to check on the credit that is most likely more abundant for you. So like you are more likely to extinguish all of your YouTube credits before you start dipping into anything else. So you are more likely to be able to check what you have. Another epidemic. Okay, this is like the 5th epidemic since we started streaming. I don't understand it. What is going on with the epidemics? Okay, seriously. All right, this is like the Zeta variant now at this point. Okay, quit it. Where's this concrete factory? Can we have this now? Metal and plastic. Are we actually out? Oh my God, we're out. We're actually out of metal and plastic. That hasn't happened in forever. That has not happened in forever. Bump it up, refineries. I'm confused. Did we seriously have... I shut these down. Good God, what's wrong with me? They were off. They're all off. Why are they off? I don't believe I would have done that. Is that just like something that happened on the update? You can't see that. They're behind my camera. All of these, every single refinery, they were all like this. Like, all of them were like this. No wonder we weren't making anything. I feel like the update might have done that to me. I don't know. Like, there's no way I would have shut down all these refineries. Like, shutting them all down makes no sense. So, no wonder we ran out of supplies. Wow. Comfortable houses researched. Seriously, come on. We don't have that done yet? What's going on? It's the concrete problem. We just won't be able to do it. I need this building to be built as soon as possible. Build this next. Concrete factory has to be built as soon as possible. Of course, it needs power to work probably, so we'll need the power poles and all that stuff to be built too. I just don't see us being able to make concrete fast enough to get their mood up. Maybe that's why masks weren't working. No, I mean, we had a big surplus of resources. Like we had more in storage. The numbers weren't red. It just has to do with us just not being able to keep up. Because there's just the population growth is too fast. I have to stop population growth, which I really don't care. But if I cared, like if I was gonna keep playing this, then absolutely I would stop population growth right now. Be like, that's silly. This thing should not exist. Yep. So now, of course, we need power probably. No? It says it's not hooked up to the grid, and it says it needs electricity. Yep. So we just need to build this stuff now. And we're out of battery, so all the refineries and stuff are not going to work without electricity. They should work, even if they're on the setting. Blackout, I know, but you should still be working. Yeah, you just won't work as quickly. Yeah. Now your efficiency's up because of power. It's fine. Yeah, we'll go ahead and filter the water. It's cool. At least we're not out of water. It's a very important thing. Sometimes loading an old save trigger after a major update can cause strange things. Yeah, I just don't know why those were off. Those 3 things should not have been off. There is no... I mean, I can't necessarily say what my logic would be behind it. So, I mean, I guess it's possible. I shouldn't discount the possibility. But I can't think of a single reason why I would ever shut off all of my refineries and just have them produce absolutely nothing. There doesn't seem to be a reason to go, you know, we've got lots of raw resources here. I think maybe we should just, you know, not produce anything. See, now we're producing them really nicely. And if I stop producing one type of resource, then maybe they will produce the other ones quicker, see? So if I say don't produce electronics, for example, then the other ones should be produced much quicker, I hope. It may not be the case. That may not be... It may not be a real thing, but I'm going to try it. Yeah, so we failed the task again, and now they're just getting upset at me. Oh, yeah, they feel entitled. See that? People want to enjoy prosperity. So, you know, they're going to steal all your stuff. It's fine. And then we just get it back. Wow, there's just too many things going on at once, man. But we don't have a water problem anymore. Look at I think these electric pumps are kicking ass. I mean, when we have electricity. We don't currently have electricity. My God, it takes forever. Can we build this? This right here. This needs built. Right here. Stop it. This. It's all about the metal. The metal went to the concrete factory instead. Are you on? No. I was gonna say, you need both of these poles to be on. You need this pole, and then you need this pole. In hindsight, I probably could have just had one pole here, and then one pole here instead of these 3. But, too late. Yeah, because I don't think I could actually have it reach back here, so it's fine. Each of these buildings have like this specific place that they take power in, and this one is on the back side over here. So I kind of have to have the poles come around. There. Now it should work. And it's producing concrete. It produces it fairly quickly, provided it has power. Oh, there's always a catch. There's always just the big old requirement.
That's truly no sight.
Give me.
From up here. But if you just passing through, you can make a stop here. At least your people pay.
Let's get a good deal. Let's give her a somewhat decent deal.
That's acceptable.
Give her something. She's been helping us out, you know. So if I understand this correctly, if the RPO buys a SAT launch, it will be paid first with the YouTube credits of all 3 members first before Discord hat tips. No. No, it's going to be paid for by the person who contacts me, unless that person says that they want to have it be another way. I mean, like, you know, I'm not going to look up every single person if it's, you know, unless you tell me to. Unless you're like, hey, spread it between the 3 of us, then okay. But I'm going to start doing that just so that the bulk of your money is something that you can track. Because this is, if stream credits, because I'm going to start, it's going to happen pretty soon. It'll be about 4 days a week. We're going to be live on YouTube 4 days a week soon, you know? And so there's a good chance, every time I go to this view, it has to do that transition. It's weird. There's a pretty good chance that stream credits could be like the bulk of your money. And so like it'll be, you won't know how much you have because you can't track that. There's no way within YouTube's API to track that unless I'm live. And then because of that though, it means that everyone wants to track it when I'm live, so it creates spam. So we had to get rid of it. And so it's still there, it still exists, it's still doing things. But you can't, you know, can't track it. Sucks that way. Solar collector. Let's do one more. Right on this side. So many solar collectors. I just want things to be powered forever. I don't want to deal with nonsense anymore. How am I getting you connected? You're too far away to connect. You cancel. I need you to be further away so that I can connect that. Like this. That. And then we'll just take the dirt road and put that dirt road like that. It's fine. So let's just stack the power super heavy. Each one of these batteries can store 3,500, you know? But that doesn't mean that they're all gonna be full. Total power storage is down quite a bit here, so these batteries are empty. So the idea is you want to store enough power to survive the night. And in order to do that, well, I gotta generate more during the day. There's just so many people, you know, irradiated, not having protective clothing. Like, it's just, I feel like something's busted. Like, there's just this sheer volume of people that need protective clothing right now. It just doesn't make any sense. Like, think about how many people this would have to be. We've been given like 500 masks for free. Not even what we've been able to generate, just for free. We've been given like 500 masks. How is that not enough for 1,000 people? Like, how fast do these masks wear out? Like, they're not, the durability just isn't lasting. Like, what is this? I don't remember it. I don't remember masks being that flimsy. But it feels like they are. I feel like everybody just needs a mask every day. You know? A new mask, I mean, every day. And it's just weird. It was also a way to get a comment every 5 to 15 minutes, so you know you were getting them. Now it's really hard to track. You know, saying that actually makes me happy we have it gone. Like, that doesn't help the case at all. All I heard there was, that was actually the only message I have any interest whatsoever in putting in, so it's gone now. And that was against the entire nature of the purpose for it, so I guess that just makes it better that it's gone for me. Because honestly, it absolutely destroys engagement. I don't want this. Go away. If that's all people are doing, then that destroys all engagement. It's not good. That's not healthy at all. Let's put another... I want to put another monument in over here. You know, I don't think I need monuments. What I need are masks. I just don't have the resources to do them. It's just tons of... I have the resources. I have the resources. They're just not making them. Upgraded tailor shops. Let's make a whole bunch more. We'll put them... That reason Chris gave was part of the reason why I disabled it. Yeah. That's 100%. Absolutely. I mean, it's a function that's supposed to provide a... And again, originally it was not intended to be for chatters only. That wasn't the intention. I mean, I didn't think it was that way when I said it. That's why I said it differently. But even in a nutshell, that feature is intended to spur conversation and to create sort of an extra incentive to feel like, you know, it's a good idea to try to talk with people and learn about people and meet people and have good quality conversations. And if it ends up being a feature where people don't do that and all they do is hit credits, well then yeah, absolutely, it needs to go. That's just absolutely. Let's go at 1, 2, skip, 3, 4, skip, 5, skip. I'm supposed to skip here, aren't I? Wait, why are these staggered? Why are you staggered? Go away. Leave me alone. Why are these staggered? That's not what I wanted. I can't click them. Not that the game is it's not necessarily a game problem. I'm just really bad at clicking, I guess. Yeah, one job, man. One job, streamer. That was to click. To click better than you ever did click. You couldn't even handle it. Look at all these beautiful upgraded tailor shops, you guys. When these are built, this will be the start of a new world for us. Our people will finally have the protection they deserve. This is a massive... We're gonna drain all of our cloth. We're not gonna be able to sustain this with cloth. But it's worth a try. We have tons of scrap. I mean, like, scrap is very easy to collect, so... Scrap should be very easy to collect anyway. Barter deal's closed now too. Good. So we should have tons of masks now. Hopefully this helps this problem again. And then to get people a place where they can actually work here, if we're gonna get people to actually work here, then what we should do is put in the upgraded shelter here, here, and then here, so that it's, you know, so they're close to their workspace. But then also, we want to have an advanced school, probably right here. We'll flip it over, put it on this side. Yeah. And then put the campfire right here. That's good. That works for me. And then we could put like a pub in here too, because people like to hang out there, and maybe even another medical facility. This is actually just turned into like a little neighborhood. Turned into like a little town, you know? And then we just put the paved roads in through here and through here and like through here and through here. Yep, there we go. But yeah, the credits were always hard to track. Taking the command away just made it impossible to track, which honestly, that's fine. Because they have one purpose. The credits have one purpose only. And that purpose is for contracts with KSP. And you'll know what they are when I tell you how many you have when you make a contract. So it's, you know, I would have had to do that anyway, right? When I'm negotiating contracts, I'm not live. So you'd be like, I don't know how many I have. And then you'd ask me and I'd have to check them anyway. So it really doesn't create any extra work for me. It just creates a much better, more healthier environment for the live chat. If that makes sense. But yeah, Twitch is much more friendly that way. Absolutely. Twitch is definitely more friendly that way because you can see them all the time. I mean, you can just have a link and there's a leaderboard and you just check the leaderboard and they're there, you know? Ah. Huh. This is a good day. I like this. This is a good day. I had fun. I have so much KSP to play. So much. I spent the entirety of yesterday. My day yesterday was 60% looking at spreadsheets, 20% looking at forms, 20% planning and tinkering with designs in the VAB. And maybe we'll take some of that percentage away from some of those and add like 5% Discord. That was it. Like I couldn't even negotiate a single contract yesterday because I was so far behind. Oh, look at all these. They're all making scarves. See this? See how they're all making scarves? That's not acceptable. Use the coal. We have it. Use the coal. There you go. There you go. And then we just go over here with our 244 settlers and we say, hey, who wants to be a tailor? Who wants to try their hand at tailoring? 104 of you. Welcome to your jobs. And if you start protecting people, then you need less medicine. You have less people sick. You have less people unhappy. You have less people unhappy. Of course, your happiness goes up. That is how it works. Freaking demands. Fulfill your settlers' demand for cake. No. Why do you make demands so... They make these way too often, man. I don't like how they make these so often. So often. Like, it's countless over and over and over again. Gross. I don't like it. I'm going to ignore your demands this time. See how you feel about that. I ignore you.
What's up, you blind little know-nothing?
You
Long
are
time no
ignored.
see? That's not true at all. How are things going with you? Hope you're in the mood for a party, because Lizzie's got a lot of the right stuff with her.
What is this? Resources not available in a sufficient quantity at the settlement and must be produced first. Why are you telling me it's... Oh, I see. No. No. But... Why are you giving me the option to put that many in the deal then? Go away. I don't need her anymore. I got all my own stuff. I don't need her anymore. Oh, that's what I did. I hit this button right here. This button right here. I gotta move my camera, man. This is impossible. I hit this button right here as a way of saying no deal, please. And that's actually a demolish button. I'm fairly confident that's what I did. Because I almost did it again just now. So that kind of, yeah. Also, for those of you guys who watch on a television, my face is kind of like over the chat right now, or like the chat is kind of over top of me, right? That's how the interface usually is. The chat is over top of the screen, and I feel like my face is completely covered right now by that chat. Yeah, I really don't. I don't know if I care for this. The demands, they make them too frequently, way too frequently. It's like every 5th or 6th season. And if you don't do them, then they steal your shit. I don't think I like that. It's I don't know. Like, I know that's a new feature and it's great. Like to bring in new features. That one needs nerfed. Look at this. It's another 4 seasons. They'll have a demand every 4 seasons. It doesn't feel like the player has agency. This is removing agency from me. It's forcing me down a linear path that they want, that the game determines. I don't know if I like that. They do it too frequently. If it was like once every 20 seasons or something, I know that seems like not frequent enough, but or you can have them, you know, do it every 5 seasons or whatever. But like have almost no, maybe their mood drops if you don't do it, but to have the mood drop and they steal resources that's not cool, man. That's not cool. I don't like it. There, I said it. I don't like that feature. Traders are right again. Another trader. I'm dismissing her. She's gone. We're not gonna trade with her right now. I thought it said if you satisfy demands, they demand less. Yeah, it seems like they demand more because they're demanding them very, very rapidly. Like it's another 4 seasons. So like you can see how fast time moves. This is a season. So 1, 2, 3, 4. When this yellow rain hits, that's the other demand. If I don't do it by then, then that's how fast it is. I mean, look how fast this is going. It doesn't necessarily feel like it's blazing, but when you're playing a game like this type of movement is pretty extensive. So 4 seasons is too quickly. If you're gonna have them steal things, 4 seasons is way too quick. Because again, you kind of removed agency from the player. It's like a fun thing to do, as long as the things they ask me to do are possible to do in the time limit they tell me to do them, and that they don't interfere with my current plans of, what I'm trying to do. It's like if I'm trying to expand, make new housing, and I'm making a lot. I have to be making enough masks now. If I'm not making enough, okay, so here's the thing. I was making enough masks, but look, now I'm out of cloth. So there's a balance, right? I have to find the balance of, because I'm sucking down all the cloth now. Which I said I was going to do, right? I mean, I did say that we were not going to get cloth. So, yeah, I mean, they asked me to show off end game stuff. They asked me to show off, like, the various different things like that, but it just takes too long to get there. This building took forever to get to. And we just now have the concrete, but we still need 20... you can't see my camera. I don't know. We still need a whole lot of resources here. If I flip it. There. We still need 19 more. Strength and metal. And strength and metal apparently takes a while. And then there's the glass, which if I pause this, does this go up faster? I don't know. I have power to it, but I can't see. It seems like it just pops out 1 and then it's immediately taken, right? Yeah. Can you make this faster than this? They pop out 1 and then they have to maybe go get the supply. Now they're popping out 4. Okay, so weird. No, that was still just 1. There's enough resources for 1? Is that what it is? Like there's enough resources for 2 more? Yeah, I need to put it here. I was really hoping to see this thing too. And this is only stage 1. So this is like your long-term goal, right? This big monolith, this big strength of prosperity and stuff. This appears to be one of those long-term goals that you work towards over a long period of time. So you would be building up to this as you play, as opposed to just sticking it in your game when you're already done. Kind of, right? That's what makes sense to me anyway. It feels like that anyway. I like the Duncan Hines cake in a cup thing. Cake in a cup. I think I've had that. I don't know if it was the. I don't know if it's Dukin Hines. I don't know how you say that word. I don't know if it's that, but I've had cake in a cup. It's delicious. But then there's also cupcakes, which feel like cake in a cup. It's just not really a cup, but it's a cup, and it's a cake. It's a cupcake. It's a cupcake, but it's not a cake in a cup. There's a difference between a cupcake and a cake in a cup. All right, it's very different. Very different things. Yeah, so they're gonna tell me to do things again. What's this? Upgraded water tower research. Make the necessary. Okay, tell you what. Let's try that, and then we'll do upgraded water tower, which takes 12 strength and metal. Of course it does. It's not possible to do. It takes about 5.4 seasons to do, provided we've given it costs, and that I do not have that many seasons to do this. I have 5 seasons to do it. There's just no chance to have that done. I could blitz this, and it would not finish in time. So it's not balanced correctly. That part needs to be nerfed a lot. Yeah. You're a pie guy. I'm a pie guy as well. I mean, I have nothing against cake, all right? I got nothing against it, but pie beats it. Sorry, it just does. There you go. Yes. Yesterday we were still at a few of the weak. Today we are many and strong. The work on the beacon landmark is progressing well, and this settlement is more alive than ever. Growth is what made our prosperity possible in the first place, and it will be our downfall now that we're over 1,000 citizens. And this place will still be able to provide many, many more people with a safe home in the future. Our beacon landmark ought to rise high in the sky, visible to one and all, as a symbol of our confidence. So the upgraded beacon will require another 250 concrete and 53 more strengthened metal, which I will not be able to provide in time. But you know, we did some good things here, okay? I think I like what we've done with the place, okay? This monument is huge, and it looks like it's gonna be really cool. So if anybody builds this, right? If anybody builds this, then please send a picture so that I can see it, because it looks like it's pretty cool. But I have to wrap up today. I gotta go get my son. He's on the bus on his way home, and if I'm not there to get him, well, they won't let him off the bus. That's what happens to the 6-year-old. But I would like to formally thank Assemble Entertainment for sponsoring today's streams. I do appreciate that very much. If you haven't checked out ENDZONE yet, you can with the link pinned in the top of the chat, as well as the one that is in the top of the description down below. I hope you guys have had a good time. I hope you'll like the videos and subscribe and all that if you haven't already. And if you haven't seen the... Hey, look, there is a cancel button. Ta-da! If you haven't seen the playlist for this and the build for this, I think it's a really good playlist. You can check that out too. I'll have it linked in the description, and if you don't see that there, then it's on the playlist. Just search for the playlist on the channel. It's there. It's season 2. That's what this colony is. Season 2. I hope to have 2 KSP episodes done for you guys within the next 4 days. That's really, really challenging to do because it's a weekend and I'm a dad, and weekends are really hard for dads because their kids are not in school. But I will see what I can accomplish if it's at all possible. Thank you very much for watching. I do appreciate it. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.